Hey, welcome back to Ray's Toys and Collectibles. Today we're taking a look at the Constructicons from the Studio Series 86 line, and this is the day. This is the day that we're going to take all these Constructicons and combine them into Devastator. And I'm very excited. I also grabbed my G1 Devastator and my Unite Warriors version, which is of course based on the Combine Wars mold, and we'll compare them all together to see who's the better Constructicon team, who's the better Devastator. So let's get this done. Let's go. So to get the hook ready for the combination mode, move the crane out of the way, push this off to the side like so, go to the bottom, handsaw, disengage, and this is the only time you have to move the hands in for this transformation. Take the feet, move them out of the way like so, go to the chest here, and there will be a peg here, and you move it out and it will clip into place here. Go to the back here, there will be an arm connector here, and there will also be an arm connector here. Close it back up. Move these out like so they stay out of the way. And what we have to do now is to take the head out. It's pegged on. Move to the back. And now we'll have to move these two pieces in so they can connect. Keep these out of the way. You can see there's a tab and slot connection here. I'll just start to move these hinges. Also on this side. And it's a little difficult to show you, but once you have it in hand, it will hopefully make a little more sense. And you have to straighten this out. Make it as straight as you can, and it will soft tap into place here. Once you have straightened out like so, head out of the way, and like so, and it should tap together once you have it in the correct orientation like so. So then you take the head and you clip it on to this bit, rotate it, open it up, take the face out like so, close it back up, then you move these back in, and like so, and this stays down, and this one will reconnect, and then you take his gun, and there will be a bag here that you also use for the truck mode, and that's the weapon storage, and that's also a part of Devastator done. And it looks really nice. So for long haul, take the truck bed, move it back, disengage these bits like so, then move it up, then the hinge at the wheel, use that to drop it back down, then go to this bit, move it up, turn it around, and you need that tab to go on the outside. And then under the fist there is a small slot, there's a tab here. Those will connect like so, and there will also be a small tab here and a slot here, and it's very difficult to show you on camera. You have to connect those, and we'll do the same on this side. And once you have that connected, it will look like this. Now take the roof, clip it in place, and clip this in place. Take the legs, collapse them up, keep them together, take these bits and they will lock into the slot here, and that's the transformation done for long haul. So for the trailer, take all the bits off and then just grab this, move it all the way back like so, turn it around, this will just fall down, this will go up, this will clip together like so. These bits on the top, they will lock together. Take these pieces, move them up, and that will allow you to take the legs and move them down, nice and tight. Move these back down, this will just stay like this, and that is the transformation you have for Devastator Scratch. Nice. To get Scrapper ready for the combination mode, move this up like so, and there's a small piece here you need to move out. You will need that. Move this down, move this up, and then take that small piece and it will lock into this for the extra stability. For the combined mode, take the legs, open them up like so, rotate this 180 and then close the legs back up for now. Disengage the arms like so. They'll rotate at the shoulder on both sides. Rotate at the shoulder and they will lock back in. And you have to put some force into it, which is nice, because you don't want him to disengage when he's combined. Take the hands out like so. Then turn them around and bend. Turn them around and bend backwards. And that's Scrapper done. So for combined mode, go to the bottom, take these pieces out like so. Take these bits, move them down. These will go back up and they will click into place. Disengage the arms and move them back. You can choose to keep them in, but then you won't have any ankle articulation for a Devastator. Then you take the cap section here, move it out on multiple hinges. You just hinge it up over the roof and it should click into place very tightly. And then you take the gun that comes with long haul, and it's of course optional. If you don't like, you don't have to do it. You can grab either headlights, but according to the instructions it plugs into here, and that's a foot for Devastator. So for Scavenger, point this to the back, go to the bottom, open up the threads, take this bit, and as you move it up you will see the crane going backwards. Collapse it like so, collapse this piece, then move this in, move this bit out, connect them again here, and you can also connect this piece, but you might have to loosen this back up when you want to connect them to Devastator. Then you have this bit. Look at the orientation of the arm, and the silver bit goes to the back. take one of these pieces, of course the correct piece, you want the correct fist. This is included with the hook and long haul set. And you can see that's the fist. Nice. There's a peg inside and it will just peg in here. And that's an arm done. So for Bonecrusher, go to the bottom, open these bits up like so, take this out and make sure this peg hole is to the front. There's a flap here, take it out and bend this inwards, and then just move this like so, and then you'll reconnect the threads here. And it's a very tight connection on this figure, like so, like so, and then this will also connect together like so. Move it down, take one of these bits, preferably the correct one, from the hook and long haul set. Take this out, see it's the hand, rotate it, there's a peg inside, a hole here, just peg it together, and that's an arm for Devastator. So we're finally here going to connect everything together. So here I can see this chest connector will connect to this bit, and this will connect into the foot, and I think this on the back, the arm here, will connect to this here. And this is the first time I'm doing this, so hopefully it's all in frame. If it's not, yeah, sue me. It's a little difficult, and this is very similar to the Combiner Wars Devastator, which connected in a similar fashion. Just put some pressure on this. Yeah, it's going nicely. Yep, we've got that. That's nice. And then, yeah, the back is gonna go in a slot there as well. Oh, very nice click. I like me a good click. And tie up. This should also connect to hook. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Now for the next bit. So phase 2, connecting Devastator's crotch. Big square peg here, cavity there. So we just plug it in there with a little force. Oh yeah, it clicks together nicely. Very nice. And then at the back, this should plug together. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it kind of drops in there. Yeah, pretty good so far. Devastator phase 3, time to get him some legs. Scrapper here, just open him up like so, and he should slide on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then this should just slide into here. And it's already getting a little heavy. Just reconnect these bits again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I like how these connect, because on the Combined Wars Unite Warriors version it went very differently, and it was yeah, a little bit tedious and a little bit nerve-wracking. So Mixmaster, open this up, do another workout, and yeah, there's a slot here. I think he just slides on, or at least it's supposed to. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it goes on really nicely and easily. Way better than the Combined Wars Unite Warriors version. And you just close this up. Just put this down. Don't want them sticking out too much. So yeah, very nice. Devastator Phase 4. Connecting the arms. Let's take a Scavenger here. There's a bag here. And we'll just slide it down. And it should click into place very nicely. And make sure this stays connected, and then this thread will plug into the arm here. And now for Bonecrusher. Peg here, of course. Take him, and you have to slide him down. Hopefully we'll get another nice satisfying click. And yeah, very nice. Make sure this is still connected. Bottom here it is. And then all we have to do is take the thread here and connect it to Longhaul's arm here. To form Devastator's chest shield, take the bits that come with hook and a long haul. You have this bit, and you have this. This just packs in here, and you have to move it forward, and then there's a small tab piece here. Let's put some pressure on it, and it should click together like so. Same on the other side. Just slot it in, and it should tab in. So to complete this look, take this down, take the chest shield. There are two tabs here, and you'll just slot it over here, close it up, and there will be connections here and also on the threads, which is very nice because it just stabilizes the arms very nicely. And as for the guns for Mixmaster and Scrapper, they just plug into the back here, which is very nice. You don't lose anything, and it looks way better than on the Unite Warriors version, which just looks like a clump of guns on his back. And now, yeah, you don't sneak up on him because he has 3 guns pointing right at you. So here we have the guns that came with Scrapper, and you just plug it together like so to form Devastator's gun. And unfortunately you can't peg it in, so the individual weapons are bluish blast effect compatible, but this one isn't, so that's a bit of a shame. Hasbro, what are you doing? Come on. And so here we have Devastator holding his gun, and it's a very loose connection. The hand does open, but yeah, this gun doesn't have a handle, it just has a peg. And yeah, I really wish it had a handle, so it would have been easier for him to hold. And what is weird is that the Combined Wars Unite Warriors version had that handle, and it was the super tight connection, but it held the gun way better than this one. So they improved a lot in this version, but they dropped the ball on the gun. Not blast effect compatible, and yeah, also not really a good grip. So yeah, I guess I'll take some clear nail polish and just put it in that hole to tighten this up. But yeah, you really shouldn't have to. Funny enough, ever wondered what the hell you were supposed to do with the Legacy Blitzwing accessories? The weird wrist and red hands thing? Well, it attaches to Devastator, so if you want to give him like an energy burst hand, you can do so, and interestingly enough as well, blast effect compatible. Kinda cool? No? So articulation, head can rotate, and that's all you get. Then your arms can go straight out nicely. 360 rotation here, 360 rotation here. Elbow goes up, not a lot, but enough I think. Hands can rotate, they can open up. It's just one piece, so no finger gesturing. So you can't flip off any of the Autobots, unfortunately. Then there's waist articulation, it will bump in the back of course. But yeah, it's enough I think. Take these flaps up and out of the way. Legs straight out, hold position pretty well. Rotation here. Leg can go back, but it will hit the ass flap. And forward on a very nice ratchet joints. Nicely. Also has very nice knee joints. So that's really good. And of course you also have ankle joints here. Let me just move this out of the way and see how far we can get it. Yeah, that's pretty far. And also on him, on Scrapper, yeah, that's quite a lot. So yeah, articulation is pretty good on this figure. Makes me happy. And here we have Devi next to the Studio Series Megatron and Optimus Prime, and I think this size difference, yeah, is acceptable. And here we have Devastator next to the Studio Series, a Sludge and a Snarl, and yeah, the sizes here, yeah, not so great. I think, yeah, the Combiner Wars United Warriors version sizes up better with the Dinobots. So Bumblebee, also from the Studio Series, and yeah, yeah, he looks a little small next to even Bumblebee. So yeah, the Studio Series Devastator is nice, but yeah, he is a little small compared to the Combiner Wars United Warriors version. And here we have the three Devastators together. On the left, the Studio Series 86 Devastator, the new one, the new guy in the block. On the right, United Warriors version, which is the same mold as the Combiner Wars version, and then yeah, at their feet, the little G1 version. Yeah, he's kind of cute next to these, and it looks kind of ridiculous seeing these three together. Look at the size difference on these fellas. So yeah, which one is the better Devastator? Well, the new one is. The color is better, it feels better, better materials, better articulation. Yeah, and the United Wars version that you see on the right, I never was confident having him in a pose on a shelf. Yeah, it didn't feel great, didn't feel stable enough, and honestly, yeah, the Studio Series version looks way better than the United Wars version. Better proportions, and Mixmaster just completes the look. And then the United Wars version, yeah, I never really liked that figure a lot. So yeah, I definitely have to give it to the new version. I like it a lot. Materials are great, articulation is great, sculpt is great. Proportions are very, very nice on that figure. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is that gun. Not blast effect compatible, that sucks. And it just doesn't hold it very nicely. I think it should have had a handle so you could slide in the hand, and yeah, the hands can open up, so might as well have given it a handle. and yeah, have it to hold it like that instead of that that peg that's very loose. So it can be fixed, but yeah, you shouldn't have to. I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure a 9.5 out of 10. I definitely recommend it, and I definitely recommend you get this over any other version. It just looks really good. So I hope you enjoyed this review. It took me a while to make it, to complete all the reviews needed to end up with this one. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to comment, please do. And please subscribe for more of my content. This is Ray from Ray's Toys and Collectibles. Until next time, and I'm really excited to put this on the shelf because this figure really rocks. See ya!